It's February 21st, 2022. The dormant buds on the raspberry looks pretty much the same. And I'm not seeing any growth from asparagus or mulberry just yet. Doesn't look like any of the buds are forming. Here's the grape. Not a lot of growth either. Saffron looks pretty much the same. Blueberry, you can see some growth of the dormant buds. They're definitely forming. And here's the sweet alyssum, looks pretty much dead. And here's the rhubarb, you can see the leaves are opening. And over here's the lavender, doesn't look too different, maybe some new growth. And here's the sad rosemary, don't think it's gonna recover. Lots of death. Yeah, it's looking very bad. You can see it's sort of dying from the center of the plant. And here we have the bull plant. Since last update, it's been 2 weeks and a lot have changed already. Here you can see 2 flowers forming. Here's one that's going to open really soon. And here's more flowers from the crocus. See, it's all purple right now. They are usually the ones that come out first, and then the white ones will open. Here's the daffodil. The sprouts has gotten a lot taller. And here you can see a flower bud forming. Snowdrops. Here's the summer snowflakes. Sprouts are still getting taller. A lot taller actually. They're growing really fast. Here's the grape, hyacinth, latifolium. You can see a lot more sprout has come up since 2 weeks ago. Don't think we can see the flower buds yet. Here's the glory of the snow. Sprouts are still super tiny, but I think there's a few more. Here's the tulip sprouts. Over here's the Puskinia, striped squill. Sprouts are coming up nicely. Looks like there's a few more. And here's the Persian pearl tulip. Sprouts are getting very tall. Can't see the flowers just yet. And here's the hyacinth. The flowers are forming nicely, as you can see. And you can definitely see the colors now. Here's the grape hyacinth, even though it doesn't look like too much is happening. If you lift the leaves and look into the center of the plants, you can see flowers forming. And over here's the peony. The sprouts are definitely getting bigger now. And I think there's a few more than last week. Here's the indoor plant. A lot of new growth from Hoya actually. Right here you can see it's a new vine that just formed. If you look closely, you can see new leaves forming. And then down here's some more new growth. You can see this one over here is getting super long. And one very exciting thing is flowers. You can see more flowers are forming on this same flower spike. If you look closely, you can sort of see two layers on top of the flowers. So this little thing already has sent out 3 sets of flowers. Crazy. And here's the orchids, some new growth from the odontocidium, lots of new growth from the oncidium. And over here is the lady slipper orchid, new growths right here. Over here's the dendrobium. Looks like the flowers are still around, even though some of them are fading. Here's some more fading flowers, and here's the new growth. And if you look closely, you'll see another new growth coming up right there. Same for the other dendrobium. Another new growth. And here's another new growth coming up. Here's the Phalaenopsis. 3 flowers have opened since the last update, which was about 2 weeks, sorry. Here's the other Phalaenopsis. You can see a new flower is forming. And if you look closely, you can see some red spots on the dendrobium flowers. Those looks like spider mites to me. So we do have a pretty bad spider mites infestation on the dendrobiums. Need to clean them up. And here's the pitcher plants. The new growths are looking very happy. You can see a lot of new growths. And that tiny pitcher has finally opened. You can see the lid is now opened, and yeah, you can see it's super cute. And the frizzle sizzle, flower spike is certainly getting taller and bigger. Lots of new growth from the cylindrical snake plant. It's been a while since I made an update on the prayer plants, but here you can see 2 new growth forming, and it's seasonal. They usually send out new growths around this time of the year. And the rosemary is looking even sadder this week. Don't think it's going to recover. Over here we have the shooting star variety Hydrangea. The buds are looking bigger. I think they're slowly opening and growing now. I don't see any flowers inside though. Usually there's flowers inside. And here's the other variety of Hydrangea. The buds are opening. You can see the green leaves forming over the plants. And over here is the winter jewels. Flowers are looking great still. And it's really windy today, so sorry about the windy noises. But here I'll give you a closer look of the winter jewel flowers.